Hello friends, myself Vidal. Today we will learn about how to create database connection in VB.NET. Okay, here we are using MySQL for database in VB.NET. Here we can start our application. Okay, here I have a blank application. Firstly, I have to create a database. For creating database, I have to add its component. For adding its component, we go to Solution Explorer, right click on our project, add new item, drop down cursor, we select service based database. Here we can see with extension .mdf. We give database name as database.mdf. Click on add button. Select dataset. Click on next. Click on finish. Here we can see in server explorer window. Here we can see our database name with database.mdf. Click on this arrow. We can see its different components like tables, view, function, procedure. We firstly create table. To create a table, right click on table folder, add new table. Here we have to enter how many columns we want. Okay, first I will create student ID with its data type integer. Then I will create student name with underscore. Okay, then student address with and right. Okay, now I will give a student ID as a primary key. Okay, that select that column and click on this set primary. Okay, now we have to auto increment this student ID. For that, go in column property, drop down that. Here we can say identity specification. Here is by default is no. Here we have to yes. Click on no, double click on no, then we can see yes. Okay, otherwise you can change from this drop down. If you want auto increment, then click on yes button. Okay, I want increment with 1, that's why by default is available is 1. If I want increment for example 2, then I will change to 2. Okay, now I will save this form. Control S. I will give table name as student info. Okay, here you can see that our table is shown in database. Now we have to enter the data in table, so right click on table, show table data. Click on show table data. Now I will enter because you can see student ID column auto incremented. Okay, okay, here I have entered three student data. You can see. Now save that table and close it. Okay, firstly we have created database with its table and its uh, different column. We have created 3 column and we have entered a data in that table. Now I want that data on my application, means in VB.NET. I have created database in SQL. Okay, now I want to fetch this data in my application. For that I have one control data grid, and go to toolbox. You can see data grid view, drag and drop in our form, you can see in that control in upper side you can see this arrow. Click on this arrow. Okay, choose data source in select drop down. Here you can say add project data source. Okay, you select database. Next, here you can see database connection with its connection string. Here is our database connection string. Okay, then go to next. Here we see, click on arrow button. Here we can see our database table student info. Click on this arrow. Here we can see our column. If I want to fetch all column, then select checkbox from student info. If I want specific column, for example I want student name and student address, then I will select manually from column. Okay, right now I want all column to fetch, that's why I select all column. Okay, click on finish. Okay, now I will hit play button. Here you can see all data we have entered in database. It will fetch in our application by using data grid component, or you can say control. Okay, so again we repeat. First I have created database connection in from in solution explorer. Right click on add new item, add database. We have entered the name as database.mdf. our database shown in server explorer, you can see. Then we have created one table with three columns: student id, student name and student address. Okay, then we have set primary key to student id. Okay, and auto incremented with 1. For auto incremented, select that column, go in column property and identity specification no to, change with no to yes. Okay, then we have entered data in database table. Then we have drag and drop control data grid with connection. Here click on arrow with connection with our database. Okay, then we have placed, you can see our data will fetch in data grid view. Okay, I hope you have understand this concept.